Love my job, Coop. I tell myself that all the time when I'm doing these. We're just solving little problems. Big ones are all solved. The truck's gonna be good. It's morning, it's a Monday morning, and we are in the shop getting busy. Off-road games are coming right up. Tow truck is still having some transmission problems, which I know that you guys are probably surprised about that. It's not that the transmission doesn't work. It does everything I ask it to do, it just gets hot. We've assessed the cooling system. It's good enough. It should be ice cold. We've determined the torque converter is our problem, that it's too high of stall, and without it being in full lockup, it's slipping all the time when you're not in RPM. Today's goal, pull the transmission backwards, not pull it out, just slide it backwards 8 inches, put a new torque converter in it, go take this thing for a ride. We also have some other maintenance to do. We've got the boom back here. See all that hydraulic oil coming out of it? I know you guys are gonna be shocked about this, but when I tore this apart and fixed it last time, I didn't know what I was doing. So when I slid the ram together, I kind of thought that I might have cut the sill. Now I know for sure that I cut the sill. So we're gonna pull it back apart, put a new sill in it, and hopefully that will be fixed. And the rear end, we're gonna pull the pinion out of it and put a solid crush sleeve in it, or eliminate the crush sleeve, because we have a little pinion slop right now and I want to fix that. Have this thing at 100%, clean it up, and go wheel it. So we'll get going. We've done this before. We should know all the bolts in all the places. I'm sick of this problem. Hopefully we've got it handled. Let's see what that looks like. Bolts in like a glove. Finishes it off. I've had that set in here forever.
Sweet.
All right, on to the business at hand. So we were hoping that we could just like leave the belly pan on, slide the trans back. We can't. It's not gonna work, so we gotta take the whole thing out just like we were changing a transmission. We don't have to unbolt the transfer case, which is nice. We just gotta pull the links, the drive lines, everything. This is my most hated tool in the shop.
I was just gonna mention something about that, but
I hate this thing. Hate it and love it all at the same time.
pull.
Oh, I'm gonna get a socket.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird angle there.
I'm gonna put that socket in my pocket, so later when we can't find it,
I'll remind
me. Oh, I thought for sure that was gonna stab me in the hand.
All right, Tom, let's see how good you really are.
Usually I get it plumbed to my elbow.
Dang, that fluid really not looking bad though. I mean, it's brand new, but
It doesn't stink like it's burnt.
Captured all of our fluid in the bucket.
Every last bit, huh?
Every last bit.
We'll take that. I guess we go starter, torque converter, and then we can go bell housing.
I didn't see anything wet on the trans cooler lines. I about had 2 sockets in my pocket. Pretty soon my pants are gonna fall down.
Nobody wants to see all that, Tom. That's a whole different channel.
I hear you make more money if that's
I hear that's the case. Let's give it a whirl.
I'd have to pay people to watch it.
Leave a comment.
No, do not.
We don't want to know.
We don't want to know.
Oh, frick.
Don't put any ideas into Tom's head. That one. One's had a bad
Sockets
day.
in the pocket.
Bad go of it right there.
She break off?
No.
Just water.
It's not happy. Alright.
Torque converter's free.
We're real close, Clark. I got 3 bolts. We set this thing on its head. Alright, come snag that other side here. This thing may want to fall out and kill us. Okay. There's that.
One genuine, what do you call that? Belly plate? Belly?
Yep. One.
What a
Good
grab!
snag.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Call him Hands.
Sports Center.
You didn't get them both.
I can only catch one.
You didn't get them both. Okay, now I think we put one right in the very top, didn't we? Hold that back up in there. How about the wiring? Probably I'll just unplug it. Are you happy and you know it?
If we can drop down a little bit, I think the dipstick will come out. I've got the back loosed a little bit. Okay, dipstick's out.
Okay, we should be able to just squeak backwards. Okay, that
should be a bunch.
well, let's grab a bucket thing and let's make a mess. Where's that other converter?
It's right here.
Right there.
Before we get too carried away, let's get ready to go.
Okay.
Then you ain't gotta sit there and try to hold that thing for 20 minutes. Maybe a couple squirts. That's probably gonna be sufficient enough.
Okie dokes.
Let's pull a torquing converter. Nope. Pull the trans your way. Keep going. Keep going a little. There you go.
Not the most sketchy thing we've ever done.
No, not at all. All right, you gotta go an inch. It's in. I screwed up. Forgot to unplug one of the speed sensors. I unplugged one, but missed one of them. We jerked it out. I don't have the proper unpinning tool to fix this. So I'm gonna do what anyone would do. Go down to the boneyard and cut one out of another car or another truck, splice it into this. So I'll go get that done while Tom's buttoning some things up here and we'll get back after it. Here we go. We'll go get some parts in the boneyard. Take the old stupid truck because it's reliable and it always runs. Alrighty, made it. This truck right here, perfect donor for what we need. Who stole my computer out of this thing? I don't know. Alright, well, I'll climb underneath and cut the wire out I need. We'll be on our way. Alright, I didn't take long because I only got two hands, but I got it. Got some wire with it. Got thistles in my back, which are nice. I don't know if you can see it, but terrible. Go home and air blow her off. Just fixing stuff that we screwed up. Say we, but it was pretty much me. I unplugged the wires.
No, I just told Coop I was pissed off myself. I didn't see it.
Gosh, I knew there was two speed sensors.
Fixed.
I think everything's back together. I think we start shoving this thing in. We got to get the dipstick in it once we go a little closer, and then fold it back up, reverse everything that we tore apart, put oil in it, and okay, hold on, I got that in the way. Okay. Okie dokes. Hey, the pumper's on my side.
You got the smart end.
All right, going up. That other hoist is more user friendly.
It's less
Bending over-ish.
head issues.
Ow! That hurt, but I got Ben. Let's just put these on right now.
Okay.
Long enough, may as well.
Yep, I think so. All right, up. Unless you got a better idea, I guess.
I don't see any other way to go from here.
Way far off. Okay, we're hitting something. I hit the frame over here with the transfer case. That just slipped on. Yeah, there, it's up far enough. Now it just needs to go in. Okay, hold that pose.
Stay strong, Tom.
I'm not doing much. I'm just standing here and making sure things don't go the wrong direction.
Making sure they don't fall out. Okay, there's one. Coming in?
Yep.
I'm gonna get the other side a little. How far is it off? You're tight. Perfect. I love my job, Coop. I tell myself that all the time when I'm doing these.
This is fun. We're having fun.
Because it's fun! We're having fun!
I'm not sure I want my job when it's this time.
How's it going up there, Tom?
Oh, we're around the back bolt of the coil pack.
Yep, I've been there. All right, it needs to go to the driver's side ever so slightly. That's close to a hole. Yes. Okay. It's there. Not coming out today. All right, now I need lights again. Okay, I think they're all in. I do believe. Torque converter, cross member, all the stuff we drive.
Bonk.
Me and that arm are just having issues today.
Okay, those are all plugged in. We are sensored, lit, perfect. I got to put a O2 sensor back in. Trans temp gauge.
I wasn't fast enough for that one.
I seen
didn't
it.
see it.
I watched it go. I didn't move. I was just watching. When you're as skilled at dropping stuff as I am, learn the technique to recover it.
Pocket tools.
Laziness. That's what pocket tools are. They're like, you know, if I just carried a wrench with me all the time, I won't have to walk to the toolbox. There it is.
One more and you got them all in.
One more, we get tighten them.
So I got a question for you guys, and it's a serious question that I've been contemplating lately, and I don't know what the answer is. So leave it in the comments. At these off-road games, there's a so-called freestyle. I'm not sure what you freestyle in a tow truck. Drop it in the comments and tell me what you would like to see this truck do. That it's possible to do. I mean, you can only spin so many donuts and flip so much sand, so I don't know what that means. Let me know.
Torque converter's tight. Put the starter in. I plugged the start wire back in. Paul's building heat shields.
We're getting serious this time. Now I think we can put that under there. Set that thing on the trans jack and put it right back up in there. Alright, now it's just a matter of lining up some holes. Alright, torque converter's all tightened up. I'm going to put this cover on it, and then we can throw drive lines in this thing. This is kind of an improvement. It's never had this piece on it before since I put it together, so.
Look who it is.
Fun. Fixing it?
It's fixed.
Good.
Well, we
Don't
hope
say
it's
that,
fixed.
knock on wood.
We hope it's
She's
fixed.
repaired.
Alrighty, I think we got her full of oil. We're gonna fire it and check it and get everything full and happy and warmed up, and then we drive it. Little test drive, and hopefully the temperature stays down on this thing. We'll go find out. Well, it already comes in way lower. You don't have to rev it up to get it to move. That's nice. starting off at 100 degrees. Well, below 100. Already like that better.
Very little throttle to make it just squirt.
Way more user-friendly as far as driving it. We're still under 100 on the temp. And it's already way better. I don't mind the shift points and stuff when you're in it. $6,000, that seems pretty good, really. Smoking sucker. We'll go fix that. Go pull that ram apart. Maybe have something that doesn't leak for a minute. 150. Operating temp going uphill. I think we probably got that dialed. Air leak. And then I think and ram, we're whittled down.
Air leak, hydraulic leak,
Yeah.
door change, and she's ready for the...
Yeah, I think we're ready for the off-road games. Well, if it's not leaking, let's hope it's not leaking. I don't know why I jinx myself like that, but let's see. It's leaking, Tom. I'm just kidding, it's not. Seems to be good.
You know, so wasn't any surprise.
I know, right?
Well,
I think we're good.
She's
Pretty
mad?
happy. 150 degrees. So, it's way better than 250.
Way better.
So I think she's dialed. Next, Cooper and I are going to go pull a van out. We're going to leave Tom here. He's going to start tearing the ram out of this, and we can fix it right this time. We'll fix it. Tom can get some parts tomorrow on his way to work. We can have this thing ready to rock. I don't know if the truck's ever been 100%,
probably not.
but it's just about there. It's going to be there tomorrow. So, all right, away we go. We're off to the barracks. What is that?
Pull out a Mercedes Sprinter.
They're not technically stuck, per se stuck. They can't back up. They don't want to go forward, so we'll go see what we can do to get them turned around and back on their way. Hey, I'll pull over right here. Why don't you just go ahead and shut the hood?
Yeah, I can do that.
She's flapping a little bit. That's all we need is to fold the hood up over the top of the truck today. That'd be, it would.
Now we're ready.
Now for serious this time. What's that noise?
You're asking the wrong guy.
I've never heard that noise before. It's like sounds like I got sounds like I got a little munchkin in there that's whining or something. I don't know what it is.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. All right, just rolling by the belly of the dragon. Look at that. Someone's got selling stuff down there. That's funny. When I was in high school, there was nobody down here. Like, not a single soul. You could come to the barracks anytime you wanted and never see a person.
It's packed full now.
Now you can't even get a spot during the deer hunt to camp down here.
No.
This is where Hadley sunk his car. Right here.
Old Hadley. Tacos and River.
Always has been. This truck's been awesome from day one. Just good.
Well, I don't see.
Where's the Sprinter van? Did we drive by them somewhere? They're not down any farther than this. We passed them somewhere. I should have thought about this, Coop. Once you cross the river, there's no service. They're on the other side of the river. Now we're in a hurry because now I am going to be late for practice.
It seems hard to believe we'd miss this Sprinter thing.
A black one.
Yeah.
It's probably blatantly obvious. Well, we're about back to service.
We're about there.
We can at least call her once we get back here.
There's a black Sprinter van right there.
I've pulled people out of that very spot before.
There it is, right there.
We'll ease down the fence line and turn them around, and we'll go get them.
Howdy.
How's it going?
We drove by you.
I saw you guys. I was like, it's probably them.
It was. Well,
Wow.
we'll get you out of here.
Okay.
Yep, I've actually pulled some people out of here last year. We gotta. I don't know if I want to make a loop. We'll probably just go backwards. I'll have you just drive it.
Yeah, we're not used to deep sand.
Good looking dog.
Yeah, she's having a blast. She went swimming in the river,
Oh yeah.
went on the other side.
Good to go.
Yeah, should stay. Just we'll pull you back there and turn you around, then see if you can make it up on the road.
Okay. Let's do it.
Should be fairly easy. I'm just gonna tug this thing backwards. Turn back so you don't turn back. That wasn't too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Thank you.
No problem. Have fun wherever you're heading.
Makes the day adventurous. Got my arm workout today with the digging.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do I owe you guys?
Nothing.
No.
Now you're good, Wood. If
Today's
you
my
can make
birthday, so like.
Well, happy birthday.
There you go. See if you can make it back to
Yeah.
the road right there.
Yeah, I appreciate the help.
You are very welcome. Those are the kind I like. Success. Oh, yeah, she's good to go.
She's good. Get her done.
Turn that hub out over there and we'll go.
Make some track practice.
That's right. She made her.
Thanks, guys.
You're very welcome.
You're amazing.
Yep, see you later. And we're out. Back to the shop. Let's finish the tow truck.
Let's do it.
Alright. Well, I'll unload some cameras and you guys can have at it.
Well,
All right, it took all hands on deck, but we got the stinger piece of the ram pulled out. We'll get the actual hydraulic ram out of it here in just a second. We'll get it all ready for Paul to pull apart, and we'll go pick up some seals tomorrow morning, have it all back together, and no more leaks. So that's the little animal. They're little spiral clips, and they go into that groove on the inside of there and just feed in. And then once they're out,
just like
that's
that.
all that holds them in.
We should be able to pull that whole ram out, right?
Yep, that ram should slide right out of there.
Just like that. I didn't expect it to be that easy. So the seals in the end of this packing here,
Yeah.
it looks like,
See that?
yeah, I can see
It's
that.
all. We'll get this set up so we can pull it out, make a big old mess because there's a bunch of oil inside of this thing. Then we should be able to go get parts for it in the morning. Hopefully they got them in stock, and then we'll be all happy and good.
Well, it doesn't seem very tight.
These aren't tight. This little, see this little clip right here?
Yeah.
A little springy piece. It's got to come out over this hole. So I'm going to get a little screwdriver to help it guide up. And then I'll turn it with a punch. And it'll just push that thing right out. You just roll it around.
Look at the reflexes. Not any oil on them.
Well, I got a little on the ground, but
Hey, You don't sweat the small stuff. Well, there's one of the seals.
Looks like it's an O-ring with a lip seal behind it. Speed up the process a bit. Okay. There she is. All of her glory.
Now we just need parts.
Now we just need parts. Parts guy, go get parts, we'll be done.
Who's the parts guy?
Me.
Alrighty, back from track practice. Tom killed it while I was gone. Tom and Coop got some stuff done. So Tom's picking up parts tomorrow. We put the ram back together. He found the air leak, which is this hose. I just built a new one. I'm gonna climb under there. I'll bolt that on. Air leak should be fixed. Then it's just some cleanup work, and tow truck's about done. All right, air leak's fixed. She's holding air. I got the filter cleaned. I just gotta clean a whole bunch of oil off the underneath of this thing. It leaked a lot of oil underneath, and we'll fix that. All right, it's morning, and we are hard at work already. Working on the old tow truck, getting stuff done on it. I've had this chain on the back of it that hooked the ram, so if you pulled when it was clear out, it wouldn't pull on the ram, and it has annoyed me forever. We're currently building a winch rope that will solve those problems, so we don't have to listen to it clang and bang. And this is the chain that was in it here, and we have gone ahead and just made us a rope. We're just solving little problems. Big ones are all solved. The truck's gonna be good. She's a pumping. We got this bad boy hanging. That's gonna make 1,000% less noise back there. Let's see how close I was. Good enough. All right, we got this all put together and laid out. It's pretty simple. We just gotta build a couple of mounts off the back bumper here that these will pin in, and then it's put the boom back together and go haul a car around. We'll try it, see if it works. For extreme off-road, this doesn't really work, but for 90% of what we do, this works perfect.
That is just insane. that thing will just shear ½ inch just like that.
Pretty cool. It makes building tabs way quicker.
What did we ever do without this thing?
We did lots of cutting. I think 2-inch tabs will 45 them, punch a hole in them. We don't even need to fire a plas cutter up today. We'll just build all of them with this cutter. Weird ½ inch plate, no sweat. Get 2 inches plenty. We're just designing this tab out how we need it, and 2 inches enough. So we'll go 2, 4, 6, and then I'll need a 2. And that should be all of them. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grind all these things up. Then we'll come over and we'll punch the proper size hole in it. And we'll weld them up.
That's where our hole's going to go.
Alright, there's that. Figure out what size this is. Punch them. Alright, we got the tabs all built. We're going to go ahead and hold it up into place and see if we can't weld this thing together and see if it'll work right. It's going to work. It's going to do what I want it to. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and burn this thing together. We got a new whip for the 255. It actually welds good again. Oh, I may have
permanently pinned that.
That wasn't smart. Wasn't smart at all. At least she's welded on there tight.
You'll have that on there.
Yeah, we'll be cutting that thing in half. It's way better.
Wow.
That's good.
That looks good.
Got some potatoes, green beans.
Parmesan chicken.
Ooh.
Potatoes.
We even got our veggies.
Look at that!
Yeah.
Pinterest
whatever.
again. Thank you.
TikTok.
TikTok?
No, Instagram. I don't do TikTok.
Say. All right, I just got a new pin built. I didn't bore you with it. I just took a bolt, cut it off, drilled a pin through it. Tom shows up with the new parts for this ram. We should be able to put this thing back together and maybe go tow something, see if it works. I think it's gonna be just fine. Not leaking oil is gonna be great. Tom, you're back. There's his smiling face. And he made it back with all the parts that we need. The good sill this time instead of a bad one in it. So now we just gotta bolt this thing together, put it back in the truck, put some oil in it, and see if it leaks. I'm gonna show you how to do it properly this time instead of what I did last time when I ruined it. Here, hold that. You just need a chunk of plastic bottle. This will solve all of my problems that I had last time. So basically that bottle is just gonna act like a little sleeve so that the rubber doesn't get cut. There's not enough room for it to go all the way through. I felt better that time. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll get some Loctite and we'll put on that and we're done. She's tight and Loctited down, so now it's just put it inside of the cylinder. Now if we can get this one in without cutting it, we're gonna be right in good shape. Well, I'm into the...
Alright, I can get 2 hands to wrestle.
Yep. Okay, plan B. I'll bet. Do that. That's pretty good. How about a little tapping device?
Choose your level of tap.
I think right in my face. Is that how that came out? Or was that up?
So this is up. The hook end goes in the little hole that's in there. So you have to rotate it around so the hole comes up in the window and then that drops in.
Okay. That's
How I got her out.
roll her in.
That's it.
Walla walla. Done. Just like that. She's in. Put back together. It feels good. It's tight. Let's put her back together. Okay. We're going in. Then we just got to fish that pin through it. Little one, top.
This one,
That one's the bottom.
was the bottom, the painted one is the top.
Okay. Back towards you farther. There's a bar in that.
You're in that thing, Tom.
I'm owning it.
Did it go through?
It did. I'm just getting the spiral lock on it.
Oh, perfect. We're winning. Check that out. Ram's inside. Tom's got his little legs dangling over the back there. He is oh. We lost our speaker. I believe Ram's hooked up. We just got to put fittings in it, put some power to it. We are almost in business here. Let's put a little more oil in the reservoir, but we got this thing tight. No leaks are going to be nice, Tom.
I'm happy with no leaks.
Yeah, it's going to be good. The amount of sand that won't stick to this will be nice. It's a problem you have with leaks here. Sand. Let's do some testing. Little air and oil. I think we got her. Put it back together and go test it out. This thing is handled. Air leaks are done. Boom's fixed. I believe we're ready for the off-road games. I don't know what else we can do, but sure there's something. We'll figure it out when we get there and something's broken and we're like, oh, we forgot that. But until next time, thanks for watching.